How the heck are you, everybody? I am Fastidious, and today is the second day of the Frostfall jamboree in Watcher of Realms. This means it is day 2 in our Frostfall sign-in, which means today we got our second Frost Keystone. If you're watching this in the future and you haven't used it yet, it's still going to be relevant, but I think a lot of us are already signing in on day 2 and getting our second Frost Keystone. Now, here's something I did not expect. Every one of these standard purple Frost Keystones, I thought, would have the same conditions and essentially be the same fight. That's not the case at all. Here we are on day 2, and we have 3 new enemies and a brand new map and a brand new fight. That being said, though it looks very different at first, this actually is a very similar fight. The 3 new enemies are kind of proxies for the 3 enemies we faced in the first Keystone. The only difference is, instead of these guys running and us having to block them, you just need to hit them. It doesn't matter if you hit them with a fighter unit or you hit them with an arrow from a marksman or some mage magic from a mage. You hit these guys, they will go away, and your unit will disappear as well. When your unit hits one of these enemies, your unit gets ripped from the battlefield. The redeployment time is very short, so do not worry. Just like yesterday, we have one kind of normal guy where you only have to attack him once, and we have one more special guy where you have to attack him twice. For these guys to flee, the normal guys, you hit him once, your guy gets recalled, and he'll drop a chest. For this guy, you have to hit him twice. Each hit, you're going to have to use a different unit. That unit will get recalled. You bring the other unit, it hits it the second time, then he drops the gift. With this guy, he's just like the flaming charge guy from yesterday, the special courier, I think they called him. If you hit him, he's going to blow up a bomb, and he's going to explode, and you're going to explode, and it's no good. But aside from that, it is a very similar battle. We have the same wave for wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and then wave 4. It's just the normal guy and the bomb guy. Just like yesterday, it was the normal guy and the fire runner guy. I'm going to get right into the guide right now because I think I might have to be making videos like this every morning, and I want to get this out as soon as possible. So hopefully it can help you guys before you make any mistakes. I've gone in and out 3 times just to test quick things, 3 little reconnaissance missions, if you will. But I think we're good to go now. At first, I thought you could only hit these guys with ranged units. Now you can just hit them with anyone. It's pretty simple. The chest distribution is the same once again. You get your 1 big chest that gives a rare summoning crystal. These 3 very important chests give 25 luminite, so in total you'll get 75. And then these 73 can give any of these 4, but every other will be luminite. So in total from here, you should get 219 luminite. From here, you'll get 75, so it should be 294 yet again. So the final thing is you have energy. So if you fail or you don't get as many chests as you want, maybe you're trying to max it out and get all 77 total chests, right? 73 plus 3 plus 1, 77. Do not claim. Just say give up and leave, and you'll just consume 1 of your energy. So you can see I still have 7 attempts left out of this 10, and there's no penalty. It's only once you use all 10 attempts that you're screwed. But within 10 attempts, you should easily figure this one out. This one's easier than yesterday. So personally, in my opinion, I think bringing melee units is the easiest. So that's basically what I'm going to do. Let me just grab all my lowest level fighters just to show it really doesn't matter. I'll bring one... I'll bring 2 ranged units because I feel like we should. For the ranged units, I will make sure that they're leveled. Not that the gear matters, but I want to make sure they're fully promoted so their range is filled out. Let's bring Setrum and let's bring Brunor because they have bigger ranges. That feels pretty appropriate. Actually, maybe not everyone has Setrum. Also, my Brunor is not fully promoted. Let's change that quickly now. Promo 5 should do it if there's any range change. Instead of Setrum, let's bring Maul. We don't need to bring any legendary units. Okay, so let's hop in and let me show you how it works. As was the case yesterday, all 3 of these enemies have a different appearance, as you might expect. So what I'll do is I'll show you right now. This is the normal guy. He has like a red Christmas hat. This is the guy you have to hit twice. He has a red and green kind of jester hat. And then the Demolisher, the bomb guy, he's got a top hat. I think this bomb over his shoulder is easy to see. So this guy you want to hit with the red hat, this guy with the red and green jester hat, black top hat, and the big ornament bomb, ignore it. All right, This battle's easier than yesterday, so hopefully not as many people have as many problems. Just go there, place him down, he hits once, your guy is ripped off the battlefield. It is a 9-second redeployment time, so you can cycle through very quickly. Just make sure you hit the guys with the red hat and the red and green hat, and don't hit the black top hat with the bomb. So I think using fighters, you could use tanks too, but just using melee units is easier. This is the big guy you have to hit twice. So you'll see. Let's go hit him again. Ooh, whoopsie, grabbed the wrong thing. There's the bomb guy. Do not hit him. You don't have to go as fast and be as frantic as yesterday. They're not running towards your portal, and they're not about to disappear. They might disappear at some point. I'm not sure. If we look at the monster manual, it says they're going to stay idle for a while, and then they flee. I don't want to figure out how long a while is, but from what I can tell, it's several seconds. So you don't have to be too crazy and, don't get over anxious and freak out here. This guy, I guess, didn't end up hitting that other guy in the end. So, oh, was that a bomb guy? I just blew it there while I was explaining. But yeah, now what happens is there's the same penalty. So if you hit the bomb guy, that guy's your ally's basically out of the battlefield. I'm going to leave him there, though, because what if someone else spawns there? Actually, there we go. Someone spawned. I was going to say, for experimentation's sake, we could recall him and see what that looks like. You know what? I'm curious, so let's figure that out right now. If you recall yourself, it's a standard 60 seconds. So if you kill them, you get the improved redeployment, right? Where it's only 9 seconds. Actually, 10 seconds, 9.5, 10 seconds. If you hit the bomb guy, you're screwed and your unit's out of the battle, right? It's going to be over 16 minutes. But if you recall yourself because you made a mistake for some reason, don't worry, right? That's basically the gist. That guy we got to hit twice. See, we just got our first purple chest. Seems to me that the big guy that you have to hit twice, he drops the better chests, and the red hat normal guy that you only have to hit once drops all the rare chests, but they're all important. Try to get all the chests. There's a stage clear, another bomb guy. You can see we're already on wave 3 here. This is much easier than yesterday, in my opinion. So I know yesterday gave a lot of people issues, especially mobile phone users, people that play on their phone, but today's not that bad. One downside of doing this is they might target the bomb guy, right? So that's why I do think fighters are better. I just wanted to at least bring the ranged units to show it's an option. Like here, we could use Bruenor, right? Actually, no, we can't. Once again, an issue. Here I'll use Bruenor. There you go. They're coming a little faster now. Wave 3 was the trickier wave yesterday as well. So maybe this is the wave everyone should focus up. But you can see I haven't had to do my pause trick at all. Everything's been pretty fine. They're definitely coming faster on wave 3. I'm going to try not to do the pause trick, make this more similar to the mobile player experience. Only one guy I made a mistake with so far, so only one guy's been locked out. Personally, I would say just don't bring the ranged units now that I've tried this more. It's just something that you can grab that isn't as helpful, basically. These were all fighters. I'd be better off. All right, that's wave 3. On to wave 4. We are looking a little low on the blue chests. I wonder if I somehow missed something. We'll find out at the end, but I should be getting 73 blue chests. This one today really just feels like whack-a-mole, if I'm being honest. A little monkey versus goblin, if you will. Shades of that. We're up to 52 now. 53. Oh, bomb guy. I blew it. Does it kill his guy next to him? Okay, no. Not the end of the world. I blew it for the second time. Unless hitting the bomb guy is a penalty for future chests, we should be fine. And if it is, I'll just quickly redo this just to show it's really not the end of the world. You can also drop right on them, by the way. It's really not the end of the world if you hit a bomb guy or if you mess up on your run, because you get 10 freaking attempts, and you'll have watched this video, so you don't have to waste 3 attempts scouting out and figuring out how the stage works. You will be fine. Looks like we're going to make it, though. It should be 73 chests, right? We do still need one more purple. That has me a little concerned. Hopefully that drops soon. I might have missed the purple, I'm thinking, somehow. Maybe I missed a second hit on a red and green hat guy. So what I'll do then is I'll just throw this on like 6 or 8x speed. Looks like I missed one blue too. So yeah, just focus in. I had the same problem yesterday when I'm sitting here talking to you guys. Oh no, I just missed the one purple. I don't focus as much, so it's important. If I don't redo it, I'm gonna miss out on 25 luminite. I don't want that. If you guys are happy with this, you can claim it. But if you're in the same situation as me, you have 6 more attempts, there's no reason not to do this. So quickly, before I claim, I'm gonna redo this right now. So make sure you click give up and leave. You'll see I'll still have 6 energy. Energy in this case, that just stands in for attempts. So I still have 6 attempts. I'm gonna hop in, I'll throw this on like 6 or 8x speed, just so you can see me beat it. Then we'll go to the end, we'll claim together, and we'll wrap this video up. If you have any suggestions for tomorrow's video, how I can make these guide videos better, let me know. But it seems like the map and the challenge is gonna change every day. TBD, maybe they just go back to day 1 tomorrow for day 3. But if they do change every day, I'm gonna make a video every day as early as I can. So let me know how I can make these videos better. Also, please subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 50,000 subscribers. All right, be back with you in 1 second. I'm also, really quick, I'm gonna take out these ranged units. No reason to use them at all. So now we can use a bunch of level 1 fighters. I think that's fine. Okay, see you in a second. Just want to interrupt really quickly to give you guys 2 tips. One tip I gave yesterday, and this one is, I think, very helpful today. Because as soon as you drop your unit, they're going to hit the enemy unit and get recalled immediately, get removed from the battlefield. You're not going to have any issues like with yesterday when one of the runners crashes into your guy and it changes the order for deploying your units. So for that reason, you can always be hovering over the next unit you want to drop. So you can see I'm always just ready to go. And that lets it be a lot faster. So here I've got some downtime. I'm hovering over here over Wolf, I think, or Skulf. That's a bomb guy. As soon as I start talking, I'm about to make a mistake. But yeah, I think it just makes it a lot easier. Then you're just always ready. You can do this with your thumb too if you're on your phone. Just have it above the next unit you want to drop and drag. And you can see the units you use do not matter. I haven't touched Neza or Numera in a single time. I'm also finding it personally for me a little easier to drop it right on the unit. So right there, you can put them in range, right? That's fine. Or just drop them right on top, the enemy unit. I think that's easier. So that's the second tip. All right, see you at the end. I will give you guys one more tip, something I just encountered. Maybe I'll rewind and zoom in on it for a second. But this might have been why I didn't get everything the first time. A bomb guy spawned basically at the same time or nearly the same time on top of a normal red hat guy that I want to hit. So I did sacrifice someone on purpose to make sure that the bomb guy didn't prevent me from hitting one of the red hat guys that's actually going to drop a prize. That's another thing to pay attention for. Every time it's definitely random where these guys are getting deployed, and I think maybe even the order. So please pay attention to that. All right, that should be the last one. I think that's 73 there, that last chest that dropped. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. 73, 3, and 1, all 77 chests. I still had 5 attempts remaining. You guys will probably be able to do this even faster. Go ahead and claim, and you're good to go. I'll also say you can bring 10 units. They all keep getting sent back. You're only dropping 1 at a time. Pretty straightforward stuff. You could mess up and hit a bomb unit probably 3, maybe even 4 times, and you'd be fine. 2 or less, and you're definitely good. You probably never need, even when it gets really busy on wave 3, it didn't feel like I ever needed to be cycling more than like 3, 4, maybe 5 units at a time. So there's definitely margin for error here as well. Let's go ahead and claim. There's our 294 Luminite, the 219 from the blue chests, and the 75 from the purple chests. Then we got our 1 rare summoning crystal. And then for newer players, a little bit of gold, some nice legendary skill dust, some nice mithril. Never hurt anyone. All right. That's going to be it. If you guys have any final tips for tomorrow's video, assuming it's a new challenge, please let me know. And remember, you can use those Luminites in Azor's Master Smithy. So I'm back up to 338 Luminite now. Once you get through the first day of stuff, if you get, all 200, you need at least 250 to get to the point I was at. But if you get all 294, you'll have 44 left over. You'll be at this point. At this point, once you've picked what kind of set it is, what kind of piece it is, pick the substats, you just start recasting. Or if you pick the right side, pick the main stat, then pick the substats. You start recasting. It's 200 for the first recast. Let's actually do that together now. You can see already better. I do wonder if every recast is guaranteed to be better. Looks like no, right? Because my attack here is lower than yesterday. But I did want to do this to see if it costs more to recast again. So we'll keep that. It's slightly better. Looks like tomorrow when we do it will be 200 again. And then actually after tomorrow, we should have enough to do 2 in one day. Do pay attention though. If you do this many times, recast 4 or more times, the rarity is going to become an ancient mythic. I'm going to do some testing, so please don't do that final recast to make it an ancient mythic until we figure out if we can keep recasting after it has become an ancient mythic, because very likely it's going to be more beneficial to claim it before that point, because it's much easier to recast and refine the piece of gear before it's an ancient mythic. Even though that ancient mythic could become a variant piece, very, very few variant bonuses are good enough to justify how much harder it's going to be to perfect that piece of gear, how much more expensive with the premium recasting hammers and the premium refining crystals. There you go, guys. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your mother. I've been Fastidious, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.